Hello and welcome to the channel.
Welcome to another episode of Chase's Garage. And this is going to be my top 10 favorite cars in the game. I've been playing less than a year, so I can't really give you my year. Like, I've accumulated a lot of cars, but I haven't been able to test them all. So these are my favorite cars so far. And we'll start off with the 1971 AMC Javelin AMX. This was one of the special cars, one of the exclusive cars that came with the seasonal rewards, when the Forza points, whatever. So this was it right here. I'm not usually into muscle cars, but when I tuned this one, okay, now don't sue me, I put everything that it could take. It's four-wheel drive. I know that's not purist. And for the record, I'm going to tell you that I'm a car aficionado. I don't know a lot about engines, but I'm learning. I don't know a lot about different brands of cars and models of cars or the history of vehicles, but I'm learning. So that's what I'm doing. So we'll start off with this one, and the reason why I like this one. First of all, I think it's got over 1,400 horsepower. And then when you put the four-wheel drive on it, it's one of the best handling cars, literally, in the game. It's amazing. It's got power. It's got acceleration, like raw, off-the-line acceleration. The styling is cool, you know. Like I said, I'm not really into the muscle cars as much as I should, but I am getting into them. My son, younger than me, is fully into muscle cars. He's every bit a muscle car guy, which is very cool that he has this preference. He's not too much of a Forza player. I'm trying to get him into it, but that's another story. So we're just gonna head over here with this car, just to test each of these cars out, right? Just to show you what they're all capable of. We'll do a Horizon Hub tour. Man, this car is amazing. It handles like it's on rails, okay? And again, most of my cars have four-wheel drive, okay? Four-wheel drives are much easier to drive with a controller. I'm learning the tuning, I'm figuring all of that out. The tips, just remember, the tips I'm giving you are tips I'm learning as I go. They'll get better, they'll change, this and that. So, that's that. So the very next car that we're going to get into is a muscle car as well. We'll hide it from this point. Just cut back in. Out. All right, this one is the 1969 Chevy Camaro Super Sport. What more can I say about this thing? This is the reason I actually like muscle cars now. So, let's get out there and see what this one can do. Whoa. Cars just spawning, trying to take me out, trying to make me look like I can't drive. This doesn't have the handling of the Javelin. And also, most of my cars have 10-speed gearboxes. Until I'm proven wrong, 10 speeds work great for me. I feel like I have more control between the range of gears and speeds. And at any moment, I can make the car 5-speed by double shifting through the gears. And that's usually what I do on the downshift. See, the trick is going from one car into the other and adjusting to the different driving style necessary to handle the car. But this one, I really like this one also. I'll tell you right now, this might be the last muscle car on the list. The next car arguably was a muscle car at one point, but they changed it. So I would no longer consider it a muscle car, and I'll explain when we get into it. So let's finish this jaunt. Put a Horizon Tour on here. The hub. I don't know the names of them, okay? So this one's the red one for all intents and purposes. We just left the blue one. Well, we left the purple one and went to the blue one. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the Camaro. I very much like this car. It's beautiful. If I were alive in 1969, and even old enough to like cars, this would have solidified my love for them. No doubt. Let's get into the next one. Number 8 on the list is the 2019-2020 Corvette Stingray Coupe. This used to be a muscle car because the engine used to be in the front of the Corvette. The engine is now mid for this car because they got tired of competing with Ferrari and Lamborghini and McLaren and Bugatti and all the ilk for supercar titles. And I can tell you, they nailed it. This car is one of my favorites for a few reasons. First reason being, it was the first car that I got in Forza, because this is one of your starter cars. So this car basically got me every other car in the game. The other reason being is I was not a fan of Corvettes until this car. Never driven a Corvette in my life. Well, okay. Full disclosure, My experience with cars is a nefarious one. Movies like Gone in 60 Seconds made famous and popular the activities that I engaged in as a youth involving cars. So my love of cars comes from the perspective of driving and always having to drive in ways that games like Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit was popularized. And I won't get any more into it than that, but I'm learning. I'm learning more and more about cars from a different perspective, from more than a connoisseur's perspective.
This is a dangerous group.
And happy that I get the chance to at least experience them virtually in this way, because it's satisfying
This is a dangerous group.
to the degree necessary to
I'm just scratching this
make me feel like I don't need to go out and drive today. I don't steal cars, haven't done that very long now,
I'm just scratching this
maybe 30 years. So calm down
This is a dangerous group.
before cancel culture comes in.
I'm just scratching this
But there is a reason I got the name Chase.
This is a dangerous group.
But yeah, this Corvette has changed my opinion of Corvettes on the whole, because I actually like the front engine ones now.
This is a dangerous group.
I enjoy them.
I'm just scratching this
Okay, well I could have hit the gas right there to pull myself out of that turn, but
This is a
don't judge
dangerous
me.
group. Groups that we're dealing
And another thing about this game is these guardrails don't guard anything.
This is a dangerous group.
These guardrails are guarding nothing.
I'm just scratching this
Oh god, well, we tried to get through it without any fender benders. Well, this one's gonna have to be a hit and run. Sorry, buddy. Because we're about to jump into the next car. But yeah, this Corvette is surprisingly good, man. It's, in fact, one of the better choices for vehicles in the game. Whatever class you're driving this car in, it is going to be undoubtedly one of the better cars. Yeah, I took the wrong turn. Don't judge me. So we're just going to go in through the secret entrance. Going to the secret entrance, past the grandstand. Okay, let's get into the next car. Next is my favorite JDM car of all time, the 2017 GTR R35. Like, this is one of my dream cars in real life. It is beautiful. I love this car. Just look at this thing, man. Come on. It's angular in all the right places. But I think this car's downfall in real life is the fact that it is so heavy. If they could have managed to get all of this engine and technology into a smaller vehicle. And that's another thing about this vehicle. It is technology. If I'm not convincing you with some of these drives, I don't know what will. Look at this. Doesn't have the highest top speed in the game. The acceleration is unbelievable. It's well planted. It is well planted. I mean, the heaviness makes braking a little bit challenging. And like I said, going from one car into the other and adjusting to the different driving style of the cars. It takes a moment to lock it all in. I don't think this joint needs to be any quicker than that, because this video is getting quite long already, so but yeah, that is a special vehicle right here. Let's get into the next one. No list of my own would be complete without a BMW. And in my humble opinion, this is the best BMW in the game. The 2021 M4 Competition fully tuned. I love this car. Did not expect it to be so good. This again was one of those cars that came with the seasonal event. So glad I participated in that one, because this car is incredible. I love it. And the paint job is not done any justice when it's in here. You have to take it outside to see this truly incredible paint job. Gold. That is a nice vehicle there, buddy. Very nice. So where are we going? We're gonna head to the purple. Go to the purple hub so we can give this car a pull on the highway. The next couple of cars are gonna be highway pulls, so get used to seeing these two hubs. So we're gonna go to the purple one and then come back, but this car, did not expect it to be this good. Now, Beamers are traditionally very good handling cars, okay? Their slogan is the ultimate driving machine. And if you want any tunes for any of these cars, just comment the car down below, and maybe I'll do a video showcasing the entire car. But as you can see, this BMW is 260 miles an hour. And to me, any car that goes over 250 is an exceptional vehicle as far as top speed is concerned. 225, 230. Exceptional. Okay. I love this car. Get it in here and have a look at it under the lights. Would you look at this? Come on, man. How could this not be one of your favorite cars? Probably because it looks like a Hyundai or a Honda a little bit, but I don't care. I don't care. If it does look like a Hyundai or a Honda, it looks like one of those that went to the gym and got fit. Let's get into the next car. The 2013 Ferrari LaFerrari. It was a reward for owning enough Ferraris. I don't know how many Ferraris that is or that was, but as soon as I got into this car, I knew that I had to put this on my list. So let's head back. I'm more of a supercar, hypercar kind of guy. Sorry. I live in a neighborhood in Brooklyn called Flatlands. And Flatlands is very close to another neighborhood called Old Mill Basin. There's a street in my neighborhood called Avenue N that leads into Old Mill Basin, but through my neighborhood. Old Mill Basin is one of the richest neighborhoods in Brooklyn. And all the time, people used to come in and out of that neighborhood, driving down Avenue N, driving down Ralph Avenue in their beautiful, fancy cars. And, like, I'm not going to pretend that we grew up broke, we were middle class, but still, seeing those cars on a fairly regular basis just helped grow my love for these cars. And I say seeing them on a fairly regular basis, but having never had the opportunity to ever interact with them. So I just see them in passing because I didn't live in Mill Basin. I had friends that live in Mill Basin, but none of their families were rich enough to be pushing these cars. So that developed my love for these super and hyper cars, just seeing them as a detachment from the middle class cars I was accustomed to. This car made the list and actually bumped another car from the list. I won't mention what that car is because we'll get into most of the cars that I enjoyed in future episodes. But this car did bump another car from the list. And this was a late entry. This was a gift. Thank you to whoever sent this car to me. It was white when I got it. 2019 Porsche Carrera S. Did not know. I didn't know. You see on the top what it says, right? I didn't know. I didn't know. But now I know. So, in case you didn't know, I hope you saw the way the brakes just handled just now. It wasn't the car, it was me. I don't think a highway pull is too necessary for this one, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I love this car so much, and I feel like such an idiot for having had one. Matter of fact, we're going to have to switch cars, and you know how we do when we give away cars, right? Jump into the NSX. So, I had to do it, man. I had to. I really, really had to. Because that car was such a surprise to me. And I feel like such an idiot for having it in my garage for so long. Because I believe the other one was a gift also. They were both white and I had both of them. And I didn't even bother driving it until I got it yesterday. Point where I just have to give it away. See it over there, the 2019? I have it. And I've had it for a very long time. It goes from an 819 to an X. So I've had it for a very long time. It's one of my original cars. And I feel like an idiot. So somebody else is an idiot, isn't an idiot. A fresh start to the game. I'm going to give this person this car so they know from jump how amazing it is. And then I'll just go tune my own for 132 grand. And since we're over here, let's get into the next one. This is the 2019 or 2020 Ford Bronco. Okay? Before you laugh, I have an extensive amount of experience with Titan. Like, I race it on Unbeatable, and it's no challenge. I've done that race 100 times, at least. And I can tell you, without mincing words even a little bit, this is one of the best off-road vehicles in the game. And if this vehicle represents the real life, the real world, I might have to get myself a Bronco. Because this is an off-road you see it? Like, the car could be going sideways. You could be dead sideways on a turn. Like, for example. And it's just gonna pull you in the direction you want to go. You just going in that direction. You hit the gas and you going. It climbs very well. You put the right wheels. You dial your suspension. I like my suspension a little tighter for off-road. I like my suspension to more resemble. Oh yeah. I like my suspension to more resemble racing, even when I'm off-road. It's softer. It's a lot softer. I wouldn't race with this suspension. As you can see, the travel in the wheels. Like, you can see it's off-road, definitely, but not race, but not as off-road as other people would have their cars. And there's got to be something now. Probably put the tire in the back. This car is very front heavy for some reason. But let's get to this hub over here so I can show y'all the next car, because this has been a very long video so far. Because we're winding down to the last two cars. And I don't know which way I should go first. I think I'm going to go my favorite car of all time. Last two cars, my favorite car of all time and my favorite car in the game. And I'll put information before my personal opinion. So, my favorite car in the game. Sorry, favorite car of all time first. This would be my personal opinion here. We won't let that go over. Favorite car of all time. Best race car ever made, the 1993 McLaren F1. Argue with your mama. Best race car ever made, in or out of the game. And this car didn't take any convincing at all. I bought this car. No, actually, this car was gifted to me. Now, there's the McLaren F1, the 1997 McLaren F1, which is probably the best car in the game, okay? But this one is the prettier sister. The one you wish you married. Because she cooks the same, she does all the same stuff your wife does. But she's just the prettiest sister. Okay, the F1 is a far better vehicle. See, every time I see that skill song thing come up on my screen, you know I'm tempted to run up and grind. And we're going to do a little bit of a baby grind as I get up into my number one car in the game. And this guy might like it too, because it's a German car. So let's get into it. And ladies and gentlemen, my favorite car in Forza Horizon 5 is the 2018 Mercedes-Benz E63S Barabbas Edition. Argue with your mama. This is the most beautiful car in the game. Easily. Okay? And this car is a quiet sleeper, as I'll show you when we get on the highway right now. Y'all ready? My favorite car in the game. One of the most versatile vehicles. Because you want to drift? It does that very well. Oh yeah, guardrails don't guard anything in this game. Okay? It's got incredible acceleration. Acceleration is the word. And the top speed is bananas. You'd never expect it to be, but yeah. It's a 170 car, folks. I mean a 270. What's wrong with my words today? Yeah, this is a 270 mile per hour car. When I got this car, again, another gift, or a wheel spin reward, or whatever. Matter of fact, that McLaren was a wheel spin reward. But when I got this car on the wheel spin, I just decided, okay, let me tune it and design it, because I got it. And then I saw that Barabbas body kit, and apparently the body kit, adds to the performance of the vehicle. Look how flat that thing is off the jump. Oh, let me show you a little trick you didn't know. See, your car is looking terrible, right? Your car is looking horrible. But you got guys waiting for you, and you don't want your car to disappear and they think you've left the lobby, right? Boom. Fix the car in photo mode, and then just get right back out there. Let's see if I go, oh, made that with 10. Oh yeah, we still in. Oh, we still in grind mode here. We still in grind mode here. Let's get to 500,000 and then call the video, because it's been long enough, right guys? And again, for any of the tuning setups you may want, just let me know in the description, and I'll give y'all a tuning setup. Alright, let's just see. I don't like to quit things, and that's why I fail more of these than I succeed, which is crazy. I don't stop when I've gotten to my goal. Like, I'll set a goal. I'll say, okay, let's go for 1,000,000 points. I'll get the 1,000,000 points, and I'll I'll set another goal. Let's go for 1.5. I get the 1.5, and if I'm far enough away from a hub, I'm like, all right, let's get to the hub. I get to the hub, and I'll have 1.75. I'm like, all right, let's go for the 2 million, and I'll crash at 1.999999. You know, so that's my luck sometimes. Well, if you've watched this whole video, thanks a lot, man. I really, really appreciate you. And if you did watch this whole video, I know it's not too much to ask you for a like or a sub if you're not subscribed. It might be too much to ask for a comment, because I've been asking for those all video already, but if you like it, let me know. Matter of fact, let me make a quick friend before I get out of here, right? Oh, my boy left. He's left. Oh, there it is. He left the window open, a friend requester. Okay, guys. Let's just have one more look at this beautiful car. Dirt on it. And I got a new friend. He wants to play, so... Oh, nope. I guess he wants to switch cars. I'll let you know what car he got in the next episode. I'll see you in that one. Have a good one, guys!
Thanks for watching. Peace!